Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my son Michael, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just doesn't work. And we were sitting here listening to Sports Talk 980 here in DC, and apparently the NBA is thinking about changing their playoff format. Instead of having it all go by East versus West, Western Conference, they're talking about basically seeding it to the best 16 teams. And me and Michael have been sitting here talking about, why not think about that for the NFL? Now, originally, football was in the NFL versus the AFL, so that's why you had two conferences. But that really isn't football anymore. It's really, and with them changing teams, because the Seahawks used to be an AFC team, and now, of course, they're an NFC team, is it really necessary to divide it up by AFC versus NFC? What do you think, Mike?
Make it interesting for a Super Bowl.
Well, the idea would be is instead of it being, you've got, the division winners and two wild card teams from each one of those, you could basically say it's the division winners in each of the conferences, and then the wild card teams would be the next best four teams. When you look at a season like this year where clearly you had more teams in the NFC that were better than the AFC, I guarantee you a lot of teams would say, hey, I could go for that. I mean, why reward being just because you're in the conference and, we've got to have these teams in there because we got to put 6 teams in the playoffs there. Why not make it so it's the best teams playing, regardless of the conference? I kind of like that idea. Now, what you would end up getting is possibly 2 NFC teams or 2 AFC teams and so on. Because, see, here's the thing. New England, to me, in my mind, has always benefited from being in their division. I mean, let's face the facts. Generally speaking, the Jets, the Dolphins, and Buffalo are not making the playoffs every year. Buffalo made it this year by the skin of their teeth. But was Buffalo more deserving than some of the teams in the NFC? Say Seattle, who just missed it, with the 10-6 record, and so on. I mean, I got no problem with just the 2 best teams playing in the Super Bowl. How about you? I mean, I look back at when San Francisco, the catch Joe Montana's coming out party against the Cowboys. You had the Cowboys versus the 49ers in that NFC Championship game, which was an incredible game. The following week, they played the Cincinnati Bengals and were completely outmatched. The real game was actually Dallas versus San Francisco. And we've had times like that where the best 2 teams actually met in the conference championship and not in the Super Bowl. And I think it'd be kind of interesting. I'd like to know what you guys think about that idea. So, we're done with our first shift here today. Headed on to the next one. But make sure you guys check out
Michael Anthony Fitness.
Yep, new YouTube channel. And of course, it's funny. And Michael, I love it when he tries not to laugh. But, dude just can't. As always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. It's my son, Michael. And thank you guys for watching. But be sure to leave comments below what you think on that idea. I think it would actually be really a good idea to basically take the best teams, the best 12 teams, and put them in the playoffs. I don't care if you're AFC or NFC, put the best teams in there and go from there. I'll see you soon.